Hey, lovely people. Welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko. And in this whole video, we're going to look into Taurus Sun, Moon, and also Taurus Rising weekly general tarot reading January 24th up until January 30th, 2021. And if you do want to skip ahead right away to the spread, you don't want to stick about for the draw, you can use the timestamps in the description down below. Other than that, if you do enjoy the content here on the channel and you do wish to support us, just leave a like, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads and as well live streams. Alright, so that's gonna do it for the shuffle. Let's move straight away for the draw. And the first card for you, Taurus, this is going to be the Two of Swords. Followed by the second card, guys, for you, we do have the Two of Cups. Moving next, that is to be the Death card. So we have the Death card. Moving next, that will be the Nine of Wands. And the final card for your week here, that will be the Queen of Wands. And I do want to draw one more card for the Queen of Wands, so we know what kind of a person that is going to be. I will be able to tell you more about this individual, and the card that we draw, that will be the Two of Pentacles. Alright, so that is going to do it for the draw, and now let's jump right away into the reading itself. Alright everyone, so you can see your spread on the screen here. And wow, Taurus, okay, so this is going to be quite of a respite type of week, especially at the very start, where it's not like it's gonna be an eventful, don't get me wrong guys, but it will become, I'm struggling to find the right word here. Stoic is not a right word. Repetitive maybe should I use, that at some point towards the middle of the week you would want to make some changes, so to speak, and it seems that those changes are going to be quite successful for you, at least because we do have somebody that you are related with, and we can see that towards the end of the week that those changes are not going to be exactly the way they like them, or it's not going to be exactly of their taste. And how this is going to proceed, we can observe hopefully into the next week, but for now that is as far as it goes with this individual. Other than that, it should be quite of an enjoying week here, especially with the starter that we have for you of the Two of just hold on a second. The starter here that we do have with the Two of Swords, which it's gonna play out in a few ways. Okay, first of all, the Two of Swords, it kind of puts a lot of peace into everything you do. It's just you ain't gonna feel any more pressure either into your career or either into your romantic life, and that is a very good card, especially if you are pressed with your back against the wall to make a choice or to make certain action as well, because this card, it is bound to give you time. Okay, something is going to happen that will extend your time frame for you to make a decision or for you to do something, to do the action, and thus the equilibrium is going to be maintained. And that is a quite of an important thing, because if you, for example, have a severe disruption into the harmony in between, say, your career life and your relationship life, you can expect that at the start of the week this is to improve significantly. Now I don't know if it can reach a perfect levels, but definitely something is going to kind of like, if you will, like the missing piece is going to maintain the equilibrium in between every field in your life. And if you alone want to make some kind of a choice for the future, for example, you want to buy a house somewhere but you are unsure where, don't press yourself about that, because the Two of Swords, it's a card pointing that the right choice, the rightest choice is going to become obvious to you with time. So the more you wait, the inappropriate choices will pretty much start eliminating themselves through the process of elimination. The example I like to give about this card is, imagine you do date with two people, or you are going out, not dating, but going out with two people, right? And or hanging out with two people, and you are unsure whom to date with. You are into the two of them, but it's eventually you will have to make your choice. Well, with Two of Swords, you don't have to. You just keep on hanging out with either of them, and one of them soon is going to just walk away because they don't want to wait for you. And then the obvious right choice, it is for the one that waits for you, right? So that is how the Two of Swords pretty much operates. And the piece continues here with the Two of Cups towards the middle of the week that we do have. And the Two of Cups, it's a very similar piece with the Two of Swords, with the difference that now the relationships are going to improve significantly. And of course, Two of Cups is the card of love, so everybody who is single, it's likely that they may show, or somebody may show interest in them, as Tarot is not designed to make decisions for you. You get to decide, do you want to give it a chance or not, okay? But here towards from the first portions of the week towards the middle of the week, the love is going to start streaming more unobstructed. And in the grand scheme of things, with Two of Cups, there will be no more, or rather, like there isn't gonna be so much pride, shyness, and looking from a high places to other people. So if by this point, it was really hard for you to get to somebody, to talk with them, or to have experiences with them, this hardship is going to abate significantly into these first portions towards the middle of the week. And thus, if you do plan to approach somebody with romantic intentions, for example, or just a proposition, or just you want to spend time with them, that is going to be a really, really good time for you to do so towards the middle of the week. But not further than that, okay? For first portions towards the middle of the week. But this piece that you are going to have, that repetition of events that you are going to have for the first portion of the week, is going to bore you. And at some point towards the middle of the week, you're going to start feeling the necessity that you have to do something kind of different here with the Death card, or rather, like, not different, but you will have to give up either experience or routine or something from your life. This is how the Death card operates, something that you either had enough of, or you see no more benign, no more useful, so to speak. It could be as simple as a habit to as severe as a job, as a relationship as well. It will be different for each one of you, Tauruses. But with the Death card, rest assured here that whatever you decide to give up or to walk away from, you are to replace it with a new life, or you are to replace it with something that can go even further than that. So if you do decide at that stage that you are to walk away from your job, rest assured you are to find a better job. Or if you do want to decide that you are to walk away from your relationship, rest assured you're going to find a person to make better relationship with. And another way how the Death card could manifest for you guys, it is the next level. That is another change. You give up the current stage to transcend into the next stage, like being from boyfriend or girlfriend into a fiancé. That is also a significant change, that you do give up one stage for the sake of another. But this here with the Death card isn't going to be the whole thing wrapped up. That is just going to be the necessity you will feel. And then thankfully we do have the Nine of Wands afterwards, okay, which is the real act of changing, so to speak, that where you consciously will decide how you want to make the change and where you want to make it as well. So this is going to happen entirely on your terms, the change itself. And also that card goes along with the Two of Cups, okay, in a certain sense. Because with the Nine of Wands, the necessity to connect with somebody also is going to increase. And the whole situation is highly likely to be for you to change something about your daily routine, for example, or about your experiences, or rather like things you do. I don't know how to say it. So you make it more plausible and as well more efficient, you meeting up with somebody else. Here as well, at the Nine of Wands, you can expect for yourself to take things a little bit more serious. I'm not saying that you're not taking them serious by now, but now you are going to be more serious about the future. One idea, more serious about the future, which is going to make you start preparing, taking the necessary steps so you can face that future, whatever future you decide to strive for. Here in the Death card, the replacement of the unnecessary with something that can have a future. But those changes, like I said, are not going to be of a liking to this individual that we do have here. Queen of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. And now these people, they don't handle diversions very well. In fact, they are terrible into making diversions or readaptations. And that you are now not playing by their rules or by their expectations is gonna start driving them mad. And do you know why? Because these people, they have an opinion of themselves that they know everybody very well. They know anyone's needs and they know anyone's weaknesses. And now when you do start acting out of character, they will simply not, they ain't gonna know you anymore. They ain't gonna know what to do. They ain't gonna know what to say. They ain't gonna know how to use you. Because unfortunately, that is how the Queen of Wands works. They are using people, not necessarily in a bad way, because using people could be very helpful for both of you. For example, if say your wife or your husband sees the positive characters and the afflictions you have, they can use you with all of the positivity you bring, while in the same time using you in a way that you do not show up your afflictions, because everybody has virtues and afflictions, right? For example, my affliction, laziness, that's out of the chart, okay? But in any way, this person now cannot use you anymore. They don't know what to do or what to do and what to make of all of your behavior and so on and so forth. And if that's a lover of yours, okay, if that's your husband or your wife or a family member, you are to be confronted, and they don't take, unfortunately, no for an answer. They think that everything revolves around them. I mean, the family relationships revolves around them. Your marriage or your relationship is alive because of them, you know, and so on and so forth. So you are up to quite of a clash at the end of the week, should that be an important person in your life. If it is not that important person, you can simply ignore them, okay, and move on forward. But just so you know, even though you're gonna make some quite of a good steps to improve your routine, your environment, okay, and your experiences, that is not gonna be faced in a very happy manner from somebody that's from somebody into your environment that you both have a lot in common in between you two, or rather like you do have a connection. So with that being said, Taurus, this was your weekly general tarot reading, guys. Hopefully you do enjoyed it and you do liked it, and we are to see each other hopefully next time. Until then, bye.